altitude at both depth and altitude. So the altitude world realizes and knows that there's enough data that should support that altitude sickness is altered. And if you're a climber, like if you're climbing real mountains, you don't do it without molecular hydrogen. The problem is most of these famous climbers are still using old tablets that need water, and water's great, and a lot of people like to follow their sachet with water. You just don't need it, right? And so now they can take it with them. It's easier. They're just awakening to it. I had a group of free divers send me a video about the effects. They're able to go deeper and recover faster between dives. They dive for fish, lobster, all that kind of stuff in really big depths, holding their breath for minutes at a time, which is unheard of. And it's been made easier and on their body, and they can go longer with the H2 blast. So that's cool to see. Fortified people will PR in the gym if they've never used hydrogen before, meaning like they'll break their own personal record. So meaning how much they can throw up on the weight, how much they can go on the ropes before they, peter out and get tired, whatever their thing is, their sport. And hydrogen helps drop. I mean, we've done studies on it back in the day where it helps drop lactic acid so that you're not as sore or crampy after. So a lot of personal trainers, when they're onboarding and getting people started, will always flood them with hydrogen. So you had mentioned it before. It all started in the hydrogen world 75 plus years ago with the original studies coming out of Japan for breathing hydrogen gas, which works and is amazing. But those machines are expensive and they're not really portable and they're cumbersome. We have them here at the Cohn Health Institute. It's part of therapies that we do to help manage inflammation in people. And then came hydrogen water, but hydrogen water became serendipitous. Really, it was like the old alkaline water units. Kangen made it big, and they didn't realize, or maybe they did, and they didn't want to change their story, that when you create alkaline water through hydrolysis of those plates, you release molecular hydrogen nanobubbles, but it dissipated really quick. So all those great stories you saw about alkaline water, even though alkalinity is a big thing, was really from the hydrogen. And again, that's when the tablets came, dissolvable tablets that people still talk about. But I tell anybody, I guarantee it, if you're using a dissolvable tablet, measure something and you use this, it's going to perform better if you use this. Plus, it's more fun and it tastes better.
Exactly. Why do you want to take something that doesn't taste good? I just went, it's funny you bring up the altitude. I just was in Idaho. We hiked every day. And I thought, God, I'm really in good shape compared to last time I hiked. And I was taking this before every time we went. And then, of course, I took it a couple other times, not because I knew that I had to take it, but because it tasted good and I wanted to take it. And then, like I said, my son, Jackson, kept saying, well, do I get one? I'm like, nope, I brought these for me. So yeah, I definitely, and then I came home, I get on the rowing machine and I'm like, oh, this is easier. I'm PRing. My strokes are faster. I'm not breathing as hard. So there might be something to it. I pair it with, with the aminos and, my other supplements in the beginning in pre-workout. And
I took mine today. There they are.
it's funny because I'm pretty boring. I don't drink. I eat pretty much the same. So I'm a good test case when introducing new things and very in tune with my body.